Hi everyone, B-Bishhead here to talk about Call of Duty Black Ops 3 and Hardcore Team Deathmatch. I started this game when it had already started. We were down 15 to 18, and I just wanted to quickly talk about my favorite class setup and the class setup that you should definitely try using if you're already not doing so for Hardcore. I find it to be the easiest setup you can possibly use, and I've been trying a whole bunch because I'm working my way through getting all of the gold camos. For this setup, I use the gun Razorback, and there's several specific reasons that I do that. I'll let you know that this game is pretty standard. It's something that would happen normally. I decided to make a video. I did 2 gameplays and just picked the best one. It's not something extremely out of the ordinary, but what it will do is it will tell you exactly what gun, perks, and specialist you should be using to make playing Hardcore Team Deathmatch, or really any type of hardcore mode, easier for you to just mow down enemies. It's a fast moving class, it's an accurate class. If you like camping, it's really not made for that. But everything else you can use it for. So right away here, I'm going to get into what the specific perks are and what the attachments I use on the gun. I'm not sure how I didn't kill this guy, but anyway, must have lagged out. So the gun I use is Razorback. I find this gun to be extremely accurate and very, very quick handling. The aim down sight is extremely fast, especially when you have quick draw equipped, which I do. So attachments, I use any sight really. It's your preference. Right now I have ELO because it's almost maxed out as far as prestige wise. I'm the second prestige of the gun. I also use quick draw. Like I said, aiming down sights is very important, and I find it to be the most important thing in the game period, but in hardcore especially. I also use stock because of the fact that you don't slow down when you bring your sight up, and I find many times that I will be able to dodge away from other people shooting at me just because of the fact that I can move quickly all the time, no matter if my gun is up and firing or not. You'll notice that the Razorback is the most accurate SMG in the game, which in hardcore you might say, well, it's not a big deal. I mean, you only have to hit someone 2 times, but an SMG at long range is actually pretty hard to hit someone with on some of the longer range maps. This gun specifically, it doesn't really matter the range, it's easy. Specifically when you also have grip and quick draw on the gun, you can bring it up fast, it barely moves at all. You will notice in this upcoming gameplay that the kick is very minimal. As far as perks, I use Ghost, Fast Hands, and Gung Ho. Ghost because everyone always gets UAVs and I find it incredibly annoying to be seen all the time. Fast Hands because again, your gun is up almost instantly when you combine that with quick draw. And then Gung Ho because hip firing in hardcore is one of the most important things you can do to avoid dying in close range situations. As far as specialist, I use the Outrider with Vision Pulse because of the fact that your gun can do so much damage already and kill people instantly. I find that the other specialists are almost useless. You're just as likely to kill your own team as you are to kill the enemy, and then maybe eventually get kicked from the game. So again, a strategy I've found that I use in every type of hardcore team deathmatch, even normal team deathmatch games. You'll notice in Black Ops 3 that every map has a left, a right, and a center. Basically 3 routes through everything. So I tend to decide at the beginning of the game when I first spawn in which area I'm going to go to for the majority of the game. I might go left, I might go right, it might go center. It doesn't matter what the map is, I change it up all the time. For most of this game, I spend my time on the right side from where I originally spawned. I do a little bit depending on where I spawn moving around, but other than that, I will come back to this area. I like it because a lot of times the same players will have habits and go into those same areas again, so I'll get to fight the same people over and over again, and even though I haven't played them very much, I will learn their tendencies and be able to kill them a lot. So right there, very unfortunately, I had a teammate spawn right on my care package as it fell. Landed right on top of him, he died instantly. I don't know why the game did that, spawned him right there. I'd called it in quite a while earlier, but it did. So what you can do for me I have finished obviously the gold on this gun, and I am trying to decide what gun, or what gun type to move into next. To work on for my diamond camos, I'm gonna be continuing on SMGs. I'm almost done the Kuda, but then from there I really haven't decided which gun to use. So if you like specific SMGs or even assault rifles, let me know and I will use them in hardcore and make a gameplay with one of those. Also, if you've enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like, and if this is your first time in the channel, welcome, thank you for watching, and if you would like to see more Call of Duty and Halo videos, be sure to subscribe. Thank you, hope you enjoyed the gameplay, have a great day.
Hostile UAV spotted. HCXD inbound. Turn the tide. Strong.
One shot, one kill. Won't even hear it coming.